Well, welcome back. And of course, the things are heating up on the campaign trail. And we are delighted to have with us today Jennifer Burke. She's one of the co-founders and editor-in-chief of Politistick. And I got to tell you, a great organization doing a great work. You may want to go to politistick.com is their website. We want to talk about the interesting exchange between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you again.
Hey, good morning. Good. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, you bet. Well, where do we go with this? Trump got Sarah Palin, and I don't know if that's good for either one of them, but what's your take on that one?
You know, it was interesting. I don't know if you caught this, but Donald Trump had been building up to this special guest and special announcement for a couple of days. But then when Ted Cruz's spokesperson was asked to comment on it, he said something I did not think at all was an insult to Palin. But Sarah Palin and her daughter just went off on Ted Cruz. And I felt like, you know, Donald Trump's whole narrative that Ted Cruz is a nasty person. I felt like they were trying to lead into, oh, I'm going to endorse him because his spokesperson said this about me. I mean, I was shocked at what Palin's daughter said about Ted Cruz. And so I knew, I mean, that was kind of the confirmation for me that the special announcement was indeed that Sarah Palin was going to endorse him. I really don't know that she pulls the weight that she used to with the grassroots anymore. I'm not sure about Iowa, but nationwide, her name doesn't have the pull with the grassroots at this point. She's been out of it for so long, and she's endorsed candidates even where I live. She endorsed the non-Tea Party candidate just a couple of years ago, and the grassroots Tea Party were not happy because she never spoke to them.
Well, I have a tendency to agree with you. I just don't think this endorsement does her any good. I don't think it does Trump any good. It was a moment of, when I watched the speech, she was unprepared. She was fishing for one-liners. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess you just kind of let it pass, but it does accelerate it does accelerate the exchange between Trump and Cruz. I'm disappointed to see Ted Cruz go after Trump so much. I'm just wondering if he ought to just drop it in campaign. You
know, I feel like it's funny because one of the things that I heard that the Trump spokeswoman said the other day was, Donald Trump didn't go after Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz started it. And I was like, what? Ted Cruz did not start it. He actually stayed silent for quite a while, and he was subtle with his comebacks, with his Maniac video and things like that. But, you know, as Donald Trump was pushed, I guess he decided, remember George W. Bush, caught a lot of flack when he would never, ever, ever respond to criticism, ever. And I think Cruz, to me at least, is walking the line pretty well, just responding when asked. And then Donald Trump, though, was really trying to get under his skin. I saw on Twitter the other day, Trump actually posed the question of whether or not Ted Cruz has secret loans from Canadian banks because he is a natural-born Canadian citizen. And I thought, really? This is the gutter politics that the American people, I thought, were sick of, because I know I am.
Oh, this stuff is unbelievable. So as this war continues, who has the sustaining power between the two of them?
You know, I think they both have the sustaining power. And I think that if Trump weren't in the race, I really think that Cruz would be on top. I tell people all the time, Cruz, they talk about Trump having gravitas and, you know, saying the hard things. Cruz has done the same thing. He just says it with a little, you know, more politeness than Donald Trump does. But I watch Trump supporters and it saddens me because he really can do no wrong, say no wrong. He can flip-flop from 2 months ago, and they'll say, oh, well, he just changed his mind. People, that's the beauty of the human spirit. People have the ability to shift or whatever. And I'm like, really? But look at everything he shifted on. So I think they both have staying power. We'll see what happens in Iowa. Different polls say different things. But Trump supporters are just, he really can do absolutely no wrong in their eyes. And it's worrisome because it reminds me, and a lot of them hate it when I tell them this, it reminds me of how Barack Obama supporters have been.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm sorry we have to have a short visit today, but I look forward to connecting with you often. Let's get together right after Iowa, and then maybe a little again after after New Hampshire. We got to get a couple of these behind us. It's just a little early yet, and that was another reason why I think it was unnecessary for Palin to come out and make an endorsement before a primary. I just don't think it does either one of them any good. So, hey, you're a delight. Let's stay in touch, okay?
Thank you. Most definitely. Have a blessed day.
You too. Blessings on you. And again, Politistick.com. Go to their website. It's great. We'll be right back.
I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at theDove.us.